The Suncoast is now the 10th fastest growing metro area in the country.
New census numbers show more than 20,000 people have moved to the region in the last year alone. ABC 7's Jess Dowdrick is live in downtown Sarasota to explain the benefits and drawbacks of living in such a rapidly growing area. Jess?
Good evening, Haley and Scott. The Suncoast is growing. You can see it behind me, and all across the region, hotels and condominiums are going up to hold everyone. Now, according to new census numbers just released today, together Sarasota and Manatee counties are home to nearly 800,000 people. Marie Smith is one of thousands of Americans who recently relocated to the Suncoast.
I wake up being inspired and grateful every day.
For Smith, retirement and the sunshine were the draw.
I love it, and I love being near the ocean, and I love, of course, the arts and all that, the music that goes along with all of it.
Together, Sarasota and Manatee counties are now home to 768,000 people, according to newly released census numbers. Manatee grew by 11,000 people from July of 2015 to July of 2016.
The statistics say that we've added almost 6,000 jobs over the course of the last year.
Sarasota grew by 7,600.
The draw to Sarasota County is the quality of life, hands down. Whether you're looking at the weather, whether you're looking at the arts and culture amenities, sports amenities like Ed Smith Stadium and the rowing facility.
The influx comes mostly from people who are moving to the area from other parts of the country. But census numbers show that in the last year, more than 2,000 people also moved to the Suncoast from other parts of the world. Lynn Haubeck-Bates from Visit Sarasota says oftentimes people will visit and then decide they want to stay.
As you can see, we have lots of hotels that are going up that should be opening in the next year or two, and that, like I said, is the funnel that brings them here eventually, and that leads to more condos and more amenities.
President of the Greater Sarasota County Chamber of Commerce, Kevin Cooper, says what we're seeing today with those hotels and condominiums going up is a growth boom in the development cycle.
You see a lot of buildings coming up out of the ground, but in 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, you didn't see these things, and we would have killed to have these things. So it all kind of comes in cycles, but it smooths out over time to kind of make a seamless transition in the community.
There are, of course, disadvantages to the growth. The obvious, traffic.
We're working at the local, state, and federal level to make sure that we're advocating for the right transportation dollars to come to our community to help deal with local traffic woes.
But for many of those living here, the good drastically outweighs the bad. When you compare census numbers over the last 10 years in Manatee County, they've seen 41,000 people move to the area. That's a 12% increase. And when you look at Sarasota County for the last 10 years, they've seen 33,000 people move to the area. That's a 7% increase. Reporting in downtown Sarasota, Jess Dowdrick, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Thank you, Jess.